All right, well, welcome back to my old ranch. Today I'm working on a 1993 Ford F-250, and the key won't go in the ignition, and the ignition, of course, is you can't turn it on, can't start the truck. So we're going to fix it. So stick with me. We've got the ignition switch here, and the key wouldn't go in the ignition switch to start it. Now, if you look, the camera will pick it up, but what happened is this outer part of the switch, see how loose that is? Has broken loose from the tumblers and the activator for the key. So they had taken and turned this real hard trying to start it, and it broke. And if you look real close, you can see that this is blocked right down the side of there. You can get the key in there, but the problem is still here. So we are going to have to pull this whole switch out and replace the tumbler mechanism for the key. That's what I'm going to do next. Now, first thing, we've got to take, there are 3 screws down here that I got to take out, and I've got to take the knob off this for the tilt wheel, which is just takes a wrench right there. We'll pull this off, we'll pull that cover off, and then I'll show you what I'll do next. Let's try a regular Phillips screwdriver. All right, there's a screw in that one. And I have forgotten to take that off. Video I saw that they did take this off for your tilt, but you really don't need to. Now, what I've got to do next, I've got to turn the key into the on position, and then right down here, there's a little button right there you got to push, and this whole mechanism will come out. So that's what I'm going to do next. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to hold the camera and do that both at the same time. Maybe this will work. And that's not small enough. So I back this off so I can actually get the ignition key in there, turn it on to the run position, and push this button. Okay, my screwdriver was too big, but I think these needle nose will work. So I'm going to push the button there, and boom, this thing comes out, and now the whole thing comes out. See, that's what you're depressing, is that right there. So now the whole thing is out, and now we're going to probably have to replace this whole thing. All right, now I've got this whole mechanism out, and you can see that this, you probably can't see in there, this has broken loose from the main center mechanism. And you might be able to see it a little bit right there. So we're going to have to replace this whole thing. I don't see anything there that's repairable as far as what I can get to. See, now that button popped out. That's what we actually depressed when we turned the key into the run position. So we got to do what we got to do. So we're going to get another one of these, and it will fix the problem. All right, well, being that I have to leave the key in the on position, we're going to have to disconnect this battery, or the battery is going to go dead on us. So I'm going to do that real quick. We have the battery disconnected. Well, now I'm going to have to run to the store and see if we can get this part. I might have to go to the dealer. In fact, I'll probably have to go to the dealer. So this may take a day or so to get the part. We'll see. All right, well, I've got the new part. Here's the old one. You can see when I hold this part here and I turn, this has play. I can actually turn it that much. You shouldn't be able to do that. The new one, take the key out, it doesn't make any difference. There is no play. Take the key out, you see there is no play. If I hold this right here, there is no play. So this is the new one. We're going to pop it in, and that'll fix this problem. All right, installing this new switch, ignition switch with the key. Don't make the mistake I just made I was messing around with it trying to see get in the right position, and I turned this, see if you can get it here, all the way to full, and it went to the point where this popped out. You can see this actually came out of this. Now when this happens, there's some springs and some little parts inside of there, 2 little springs and 2 little rods, and I almost lost them. So be careful not to turn this too much to where this whole thing comes out, because then I did get it back together, but it was a pain in the butt. So make sure you don't do that. Don't turn it too much. Just slip it in to where it needs to be. Also, these 2 spots right here, I had to push down with the screwdriver to get it to slide in. So just a cautionary thing about when installing this switch. All right, now it's a matter of reinstalling this cover. Put the screws back in it, and we should be good to go. Make sure it's snug. Remember, that's plastic. You don't want to tighten it down too much. You just strip it. Well, I hope the video on fixing the key in the truck is helpful. Please let me know in the comments about what may have worked or didn't work for you, and we'll see you in the next video.